Welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2019. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that I flat iron my hair. But today in this video, I'm going to be doing a hair update on my hair, what I learned about it since I flat ironed it, and goals that I have for it in the new year, which is this year. So yeah, I've recorded this video countless of times already, and I don't know which is gonna come up, either my flat iron tutorial, sort of, whatever you call it, either my flat iron video or this video, but whichever, I will have a link to both of them in the description box below. Okay, so after I flat ironed my hair, I noticed that my hair is not that thick. Now when I say thick, I'm talking about the strands themselves, like the individual strands themselves. And at first, I will be honest, I was a bit confused because when my hair is curly, deep down I wouldn't think it's that thick, but a lot of people would tell me, oh my god, your hair is thick. So maybe we were just miscommunicating what type of thickness we were talking about, because I just thought they were talking about the individual strands being thick, but I feel like maybe they were misinterpreting the volume that my hair looked like as being thick. So after flat ironing it, I noticed that the strands aren't that thick. Now they're not thin either, like I've seen thinner, but they're not as thick as I thought they were. And that's nothing bad or anything like that. It's just an observation that I noticed. Also, I noticed that my density isn't that high. And for those who don't know density just means the amount of strands that's on your head. So thickness is how wide or how thick your individual strands are, and density is how many strands of hair you have on your head, excuse me. Yeah, and mine's is not that high either. Like, well, I already knew that, and I don't know if it's because of my lack of edges that I don't have, but I already knew my hair wasn't that full in density or anything like that, because I have one friend who all our lives she's always had so much hair. And when I say so much hair, like she had hair just everywhere. It was just so full, you know, and whether it was straight, whether it was natural, it just always looked like she always had a lot of hair, because she did. And for me, after straightening my hair, I noticed that I don't have that many, you know, or it's not that dense. It's not that dense. So that was just a healthy observation, and it's just an observation I wanted to clarify with myself, because, you know, sometimes you just wonder about certain things and you really don't know, but now I feel a lot better that I do know. Also, another observation, I did do a length check in my hair straightening video, and I might do a separate one. I don't know if I'll keep that in or not, but when I when I checked the length of my hair, I was very pleased to see that I have made it to 20 inches. The longest section of my hair is 20 inches. And that was a huge goal for me for a while now to do, because I've been in the teens for so long that I really wanted to just get out of it. Now granted, not all of my hair is 20 inches. There are sections that are still like in the teens, but this was just gratifying to find out, because now, one, I know how much inches of hair I grow a month, because that was another thing I didn't know, and two, I know that my goals for the future in terms of like my hair is possible. So yeah, for a while I didn't know how much my hair grew a month. That was always like a mystery to me, because I never really made it my business to keep up and measure it. But now I know now I know for sure, because the last time I measured my hair, I didn't film it, but it was in September, and the longest part was 18 inches. So now I know December it was 20 inches. So half an inch a month times 4, that would equal to 2 inches of growth. So, alright, so goals for the New Year's. So my next goal, it's still mainly surrounded, it's this. So my goal for 2019 is still primarily on hair length, and that is to reach tailbone length. Now granted, of course, I care about health. Like, to me, in my book, I feel you cannot have healthy hair, you cannot have long hair without healthy hair, without it being healthy. And some of you may argue saying, no, you can still grow your hair and not be healthy. But true, but for how long is that going to keep up? So for me, of course, it's always going to be having healthy hair. I feel like I have mastered that. I understand what I have to do to keep it healthy. But right now, I'm just really trying to get these lengths, like get these inches. So my next future hair length goal is to reach tailbone length. Whether it's just that tailbone length or like past it, I'm going to get there by the end of this year in December 2019. Yes. With that, a couple of things that I'm going to change, or I guess add to what I'm doing already to my hair, is not necessarily anything external. It's going to be more internal. I do feel in 2018 that my diet could have been a little better in terms of like my water intake, in terms of my meals that I eat. Since last week, I didn't even wait till New Year. Since last week, I've been incorporating drinking more water every day and eating well-balanced meals throughout the day. I was watching YouTuber Love Sammy, and she was talking about like making sure you get enough protein in your diet, because your hair is made up mostly of protein. And that reminded me of another video that 22nd Century had talked about, where she was like, you know, if you're a vegetarian or vegan, make sure you're still getting your protein in, because your hair is made up of it. And, you know, just made me think like maybe I should just keep track to make sure I'm getting enough, because I do eat a plant-based diet, for those who don't know. I'm not deficient in anything, because I've gone to my doctor and they did blood tests on me and everything like that. I just feel like I could do a little more, and I just want to see if it is possible, if I could like speed up my monthly hair growth rate, if that's possible. Because now I know how much my hair grows a month. I want to see if I could just speed it up just a little bit, and that may not even be possible, because I know there's a lot of videos out there that claims to do these things that you can try at home that will help your hair grow faster. But I don't know if it's just a matter of helping the other hairs on your head that are a little stagnant grow, so it can catch up with the rest of the hair in terms of how normal your hair grows. So I don't know if that's the case, or if it really does help improve the speed of it. But yeah, that's something I want to try out. So with that being said, I'm also going to try some DIY hair masks in the coming months to see if that helps too. But yeah, I definitely am going to do that. I'll probably do a what I eat in a day video, so you can see what I've done or what I've been doing so far to incorporate that. But that's something I definitely want to do. Oh, another thing that I've observed about my hair, I forgot to mention this, was my ends. And honestly, I thought when I flat ironed my hair that I would need to like chop a lot of it off. I was very scared that I would have to do that, but after really examining it, I noticed my hair ends were pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, besides them not being even, that's always going to happen because your hair, each strand grows at a different rate. Yeah, besides that, I really don't care to have like a blunt, even cut. Like, I don't care for my ends to be like that, because when it goes back curly, I'm fine with how it curls up on my head. And also, in terms of split ends, I really didn't find a lot of split ends. I literally found like 3 strands that had split ends, and they were like on the tip of the hair, and I just cut that off. And as far as knots and stuff like that, I didn't even find any knots, to be honest. I didn't find any knots. So yeah, I'm not gonna do any crazy cut. I'm just gonna continue dealing with my hair the way I've been, which is just the dusting for knots, search and destroy, and yeah, that's it. Because a lot of other super long haired YouTubers that I watch who have hair to their thighs, they will say, whether they're curly heads or straight heads, wavy, in between, whatever, a lot of them say don't trim your hair often, if not at all. Like, don't trim your hair. And one of them in particular was saying that she didn't trim her hair in a whole year and a half. And when she finally went to a salon, a stylist, to get it trimmed, the stylist was telling her she didn't have any split ends. Like, her ends were like really, really good, you know, and that's because she just takes great care of her hair. So, yeah, if you were curious about how I was going to deal with that, there's your answer. I'm not doing any major trims. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I think I touched on everything, I hope. So I'm going to leave it at that. So that's my quick hair update. Now, like I said, I'm not sure when I'm going to have my flat iron video up. I'm going to try and put it out as soon as possible. So this one might come up before then. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all your support in the past. And thank you for your continued support and love for me on my channel. If there's anything that you would like to see me do on my channel in the future, leave it in the comment box below. My channel is solely going to be around just hair care, hair growth, and all that stuff. But I don't mind every now and then to like divert and, you know, talk about something else or do something else. So definitely leave those suggestions in the comment box below, because that also gives me more material to work with, because there's only so much I can talk about, you know. But yeah, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next one.